An unbearable loss. On April 19, 2023, Moonbin, Cha Eun-woo's fellow ASTRO member and close friend, died suddenly at just age 25. The tragic news shocked the K-pop world and left Eun-woo confronting an emotional rupture that reshaped his year and life. His composed public persona crumbled beneath the weight of grief. The collapse begins. It was a very difficult year. In an emotionally raw appearance on You Quiz on the Block, May 8, 2024, Eun-woo tearfully admitted, "Last year was a very difficult year for me." He shared how his grief surfaced in every moment, expressing overwhelming guilt even about sleeping or eating. Search 1. Also detailed in Korean reporting. KBZOOM. +9. SBS Star. +9. The Times of India. +9. News 18. When the body becomes grief. Eun-woo described writing soulful lyrics to cope, channeling Moonbin's perspective while crying through nights of recording. "I wrote the lyrics while crying my eyes out. I still can't sing that song. The guilt was too overwhelming. I kept asking myself, is it okay that I eat? Is sleep even worth it?" The Times of India. +4. SBS Star. +4. Korea Boo. +4. He remarked that Moonbin appeared in his dreams often, sometimes at the gym, sometimes in a studio, amplifying the haunting sense of absence and suffocating loss. Search 6. SBS Star. +3. Korea Boo. +3. News 18. +3. Performing Through the Silence, a concert breakdown. At his solo fan concert in Seoul, February 17, 2024, Eun-woo performed Where Am I?, a song deeply tied to his grief for Moonbin. He began crying mid-song, unable to continue, leaving the stage mid-performance. The emotion in the lyrics, "Lines like an emptiness fills my body. Everything feels like a lie," matched the physical shutdown he experienced. Search 0. Reddit. +7. SBS Star. +7. KBZOOM. +7. Emotional paralysis, guilt, dream haunting, sleep deprivation. Though Eun-woo didn't use the exact phrase, the symptoms he described: immobility, emotional shutdown, self-questioning whether he deserved basic rest, convey that collapse. Emotional paralysis from guilt and grief. Physical fatigue, unable to move beyond grief's grip. Dream intrusion, Moonbin appearing in various settings, always reminding Eun-woo of what's lost. Public versus private, the tension of "Are you okay?" Eun-woo spoke painfully about being asked, "Are you okay?" "I don't like saying I'm okay, but I also don't like admitting I'm not okay. I was nervous about filming. I didn't want to seem okay, but also didn't want to seem not okay." The Times of India. +2. SBS Star. +2. Zapsy. +2. This dilemma reflects the collapse beneath public expectation, the tension between performing stability and feeling broken. Coping through creation, living better. Despite being offered a break by his agency, Eun-woo chose to act in Wonderful World soon after Moonbin's death. He explained it felt necessary. "I needed to pull myself together and work hard so that my world wouldn't collapse. My character's backstory struck a chord with me. That's why I wanted to take on the project." SBS Star. +1. The Times of India. +1. He framed his path forward as a personal mission. "The direction I've chosen for my life was to live better. I think Moonbin would have wanted that too." Korea Boo. +2. SBS Star. +2. The Times of India. +2. Messages to Moonbin, healing through words. In a deeply moving video message aired during You Quiz on the Block, Eun-woo addressed Moonbin directly. "Hey, Moonbin. How are you? I miss you. I'll do my best to play my part in this world. Your share is covered. So, don't worry. Let's meet again, okay?" News 18. +5. SBS Star. +5. Zapsy. +5. Fans saw this as a pivotal moment, his grief, guilt, and resolve all laid bare. A moment of public collapse. On Lee Hyorai's red carpet, KBS2 TV, Eun-woo broke down recounting his album entity. "Last year was not an easy year for me personally. It was hard and I cried a lot. Saying it's okay, It's getting better isn't easy. So I'll work harder. Kbizo om. +2. Kbizo om. +2. MK News. +2. This public vulnerability reinforced the collapse he experienced and his commitment to move forward. Fan reactions and shared sorrow. Fans across Reddit shared how even they felt the weight of Moonbin's loss and how it affected Eun-woo. One user wrote, "I felt that he is barely holding on. The way he said that he feels guilty even while doing the mundane things got to me really hard." Reddit. Another described pretending nothing happened. "I'm just like, willfully pretending nothing happened. I feel like I am spending less time feeling my emotions." Reddit. These fan reflections echo Eun-woo's internal struggle, grief so powerful it seeps into everyday moments. Understanding the collapse. Emotional paralysis, guilt and grief so intense Eun-woo questioned whether he deserved basic bodily needs, paralleling the sensation of being unable to move or breathe. Loss of meaning. Dreams tenanted by Moonbin reinforced the absence, making daily life feel dreamlike and surreal. Public vs private. The inability to answer honestly when asked about being okay, neither fully acknowledging nor denying internal collapse. Art as repair. Choosing to do wonderful world and right where am I was Eun-woo's way of resisting collapse via creation and connection. Broader resonance. Grief, identity, and healing. Grief is physical. It's not only emotional or mental. Eun-woo's description of waking fatigue, physical shutdown, dream intrusion are frequent in traumatic loss. Public figures suffer quietly. Celebrities often internalize loss, death, and guilt, lacking safe space for raw expression. Art as catharsis. Turning grief into creative output honors the lost and fosters connection with oneself, with others, with fans. Living better even when broken. Eun-woo's vow to live better, harder becomes a testament to resilience rooted in love. Conclusion. From collapse to continuance. While Cha Eun-woo didn't literally say, "I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe," the way he detailed his grief captures that visceral collapse. His guilt, physical fatigue, broken performances, internal crisis, and ultimate decision to create again map out a story of profound human suffering and of choosing to keep living. Eun-woo's journey reminds us, grief doesn't vanish. Instead, it reshapes us. What he endured is extraordinary. What he chooses next, continuing in pain, but choosing life, makes his story not just tragic, but deeply meaningful.